The Grinch. He stole Christmas, he gave it back, but what else? There are many Grinches. There's Book Grinch, there's the famous Grinch, there's the Halloween Grinch, there's Puppet Grinch, there's Scary on Purpose Grinch, there's Scary Not on Purpose Grinch, there's Forgettable Grinch, there's Broadway Grinch.
You're a triple-decker toadstool and sauerkraut sandwich with arsenic sauce.
They're all a little different. Well, a lot different. But they do have something in common. Grinchiness. What does it mean to Grinch? Let's see if it's in the dictionary. Hey, wow, it is. Middle school level word, huh? It's a person or thing, ouch, that spoils or dampens the pleasure of others. Why did they add thing? I don't even want to see my Grinch of a hairdryer. It ruined my hair. But okay, back to a sentient Grinch. Is that what he does? The Grinch is a villain, but he's also the main character. Is he a villain? He does spoil and dampen the pleasure of others. Christmas is pleasurable, and the Grinch wants to, spoil it. But maybe Christmas isn't pleasurable to the Grinch. Maybe he has a different religion. Maybe the evangelical Who's have othered him and pushed him to the margins of society, and the Grinch has righteous anger towards their oppressive destruction of his life. Or maybe actually the Grinch went off the grid to form a far-right militia to take down the Whoville's socialist so-called utopia. Either way, the Who's win in the end. Love wins. But in the Halloween sequel, he just terrorizes them endlessly. Did you know there's a Halloween Grinch? It's a lot less popular. Why? Well, for one, here's the first two sentences of the Wikipedia description. In Whoville, each Halloween, a sour, sweet wind blows, and a chain of events causes the Gree-Grumps and Hack-and-Cracks to arouse the Grinch into descending to Whoville in his paraphernalia wagon and wreaking havoc in the town on Grinch night. All of Whoville dreads the smell of the wind as an omen, and everyone retreats to their home as the whole village goes into lockdown. Yeah... What? Two, I mean, you'd think the Grinch would fit with Halloween well. He's scary, right? And the whole thing's narrated by Frankenstein.
Then he got an idea.
But we want him at Christmas. He's kind of like Halloween Comes to Christmas. Or, actually, that's a different movie. He's a satisfying foil for Christmas. Christmas can be great, and it can be annoying. Grinch lets us let off a little steam. You know, he's kind of filling the role of a Scrooge. He's overtaken Scrooge. But... nobody really liked Scrooge. He wasn't aspirational. Christmas Carol's like a bullshit guy being told he's bullshit. It's like an episode of People's Court, hosted by some ghosts. Hot bench of ghosts. Hot Grinch? Yup, we got Hot Grinch. Paper of record says we got a Hot Grinch on our hands. So, obviously people do identify with the Grinch and kind of like him. There's no Hot Scrooge. Actually, no. Let's not Google it. Dr. Seuss identified with the Grinch himself. I was brushing my teeth on the morning of the 26th of last December when I noticed a very Grinchish countenance in the mirror. It was Seuss, so I wrote about my sour friend the Grinch to see if I could rediscover something about Christmas that obviously I'd lost. You know, I've seen this quote many times. What's the deal with him saying, "It was Seuss"? You're Seuss. Is the Grinch your friend or you in this anecdote? You've been spending too much time in the paraphernalia wagon. The other quote is weird too. My stepdad is like the Cat in the Hat. On his good days, on his bad days, he's like the Grinch. Dark. It also notes that his license plate was Grinch. Guess it's always a bad day when he gets behind the wheel. The song is obviously great. That's why nothing's been able to unseat the original TV special as the definitive version. I doubt the Grinch would have taken off at all as a cultural entity without it. It's like, first of all, it's like ultimate Looney Tunes ain't I a stinker energy. He's slithering all around on the floor, just taking Christmas. He really does steal Christmas. And you got Thurl.
Your brain is full of spiders.
Old Thurl Ravenscroft with like the deepest voice ever, singing this amazing mix of legitimately hurtful, wounding things with ridiculous playground gross out kind of stuff. Like he's really racking the back of his brain to describe how awful he is, and the Grinch is still just slithering around, and a deep, booming voice conveys all this authority, and the woodwinds are like... And there's a nauseous super nos, and my stomach is sick, and it's all in my head, and he's taking our presents.
The Grinch.
Anyway, we love the Grinch because that's just how it goes sometimes. You feel like a bad person, you feel like an outsider, you feel like the man upstairs is calling you a bad banana. But hey, at least it's Christmas. Life's a Grinch. And then you die.